last show on Monday, during the show, we got news of Bills player Damar Hamlin.
Yes.
How he went down. He collapsed on the field. They had to administer CPR to him for like 9-10 minutes.
Yes.
Very scary situation. They wound up canceling the game. I don't think they're going to play it. It's still discussions happening.
It's up for discussion because as of today, his health turned for the better.
Yes.
So they consider him because there's a lot of playoff ramifications.
Yes.
In regards to that, and not to put, again, his situation in a trivial manner, but this is the NFL, the most watched sport, you know what I'm saying?
In the country, at least.
In the country.
Yes.
So it does have some significance, you know, with seeding and stuff like that. So I'm not sure if they will play the game or if not.
So I don't think they will because both of these teams are in the playoffs already. See, I guess if you care about seeding,
yes,
you care about seeding.
Well, if Buffalo wins the game, they have an opportunity to get a home court throughout, home field, and playing up in Buffalo in January, it is significant.
It's true.
You know, a lot of them hot weather teams don't want to travel.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So you know,
so the reports were that I don't know if you believe this, that his first words were, "Who won the game?" I don't believe that at all. I'm not gonna hold you. And I really hate sports media. Sports media has been pissing me off lately. I'm not gonna lie. For the past few years, because they've been like the some of the main drivers of propaganda, and like for a while now. I don't know if you realize that when it comes to politics, when it comes to medical treatments and stuff like that, sports media has kind of been driving that because they are so critical of anybody who doesn't kind of just fall in line. But this whole thing, back to the Damar Hamlin thing, who won the game? Like that's a good story. It's good for newspapers.
It's good, but it's almost like you know, like they wheeling him off, and you know the player always puts up the thumb to let you know, I'm fucked up, but I ain't that. I messed up, but I ain't that messed up. So this was a unique situation because for 9 minutes,
I've never seen that on a football field.
I've never seen it. I've seen a lot of hard hits.
I've seen, you know, making sure he has feeling in his legs and something like making sure he's not paralyzed and get him off the field. Trying to save somebody's life, like CPR. I've never seen that before.
And see, initially I thought he died.
Me too.
I said, but they don't want to put a blanket over him on the field because what that would do for the sport itself. So a lot of times they'll wheel you out and then announce the death later. But the fact that he did survive this, you know, lends to, you know, other parts of the story. But who won the game? As if he's saying,
I don't care about my health.
Forget my life. Yeah. I'm such a diehard football player, man. Yeah. Who won the game? That's a bit much.
You know what's crazy? They were releasing videos of him with the other DBs, basically like praying before games because you never know what could be your last moment out there. How creepy is that?
That's creepy stuff. But it's also creepy if you understand the geometry behind all of this stuff too.
All that stuff is crazy too.
No. Listen,
I watched what's his name?
Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson's
Damn.
piece, man. And when I tell y'all in real time, what used to take us months and months to decode because of the lack of information that was readily available, you now can reference this stuff in real time. So when he mentioned the only other player to have a cardiac arrest on a football field had the same birth date as this guy, I said, that's interesting. You know, because before you go down the rabbit hole, something has to entice you to go down the rabbit hole. So I'm watching, I'm saying, it's a TikTok, this is Larry Johnson. I'm like, where's he going with this? And he said in 1946, on the same day, and I said, that's interesting.
Like his death day was his birthday. It was kind of like,
I was interested.
Yeah.
And then he started going and going and going. And when everybody else was kneeling, a player with the number 33 on, who happened to have the last name Neal, was not kneeling. Now I'm all in. Now I'm invested. Like this is getting deep. And then he started correlating, you know, dates and times.
The geometry.
It was ill. And he made mention that usually when a city is in some kind of stress,
like Buffalo is,
they usually go to the Super Bowl or like, so I've thought about Katrina. The following year, the Saints.
They got the number 1 draft pick and got Reggie Bush.
Right, and they were in the Super Bowl.
Was
the Saints the very next year they were in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, was that? Is that true?
Yes, 9/11. The Yankees.
No, it wasn't the next year.
It was like the year of.
It was, they went to the Super Bowl in 2009. Katrina happened in 2006. But they got Reggie Bush. Remember, they blamed Bush for Katrina.
They blamed Bush for Katrina.
And they got Reggie Bush, and they weren't.
Was it 2009 or 08 that they went?
It was 2009.
Can somebody verify in my chat?
I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But it was, and I'm gonna tell you what, because it was weird.
Because it took them a while to recover the city.
Yes.
Meaning, when the city finally got back on its feet,
yes,
after the tragedy of Katrina,
yes,
they were rewarded with Super Bowl.
Yes.
The Yankees, 9/11.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
when that happened, the Yankees went. They lost to Arizona.
Yes, yeah.
But they were in the World Series.
Yes, that's right.
There are 2 cities right now that have been dealing with a lot of tragedy. Dallas, with weather storms in Dallas.
And Buffalo.
So and remember, this would be the 30-year anniversary of the Cowboys versus Buffalo.
Really?
Yeah, that happened in '93.
Oh, wow.
I think it was '93. We kicked their ass. We kicked Buffalo's ass. So, but it was a lot more intriguing pieces.
I was right, by the way.
Okay, Malcolm was right. Okay.
I was right, by the way.
All right. So it was a lot more Katrina pieces to this story.
Yeah. And me, I try to like really wait before going down like those type of rabbit holes after something like horrible happened, because that was horrible. Like I've played football, and I like to seeing those players, their teammates, looking at their faces. Like that brought me back. In high school in 2009, as a matter of fact, one of my teammates passed away like the day before our first playoff game, like that playoff run. Yeah. And that was like that was horrible. Like
it was devastating.
That was devastating. So I can understand when somebody like on the field, you saw that, and then you are playing this game, which is very dangerous.
And not only that, Malcolm, let's deal with the elephant in the room: cardiac arrest.
True.
At 24 years old.
Very true.
All right, and he didn't even get hit that hard. I seen harder hits than Pop Warner.
Yeah.
Just keep it in the beam, and not to diminish, because sometimes it could be a very small hit. Mm-hmm. It just just saying, you know what I mean?
Because the initial reports, right, the cardiac arrest, but they said like he got hit in his chest at the right perfect time where something can trigger a cardiac arrest. Like it was like an offbeat, like his heart was.
That's weird.
Yeah,
that's weird for you to know when the hell he got hit in his chest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just find that to be a little weird.
But what I will say,
and I also heard this just could be rumor that he took the boost.
And this is what I will say. I will say this happening on a Monday night game, you can't hide the discussion anymore.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Before it was, college player here, high school player there.
Right.
You can, on a Monday night game, everybody's, whoa, what the hell?
Right.
And a former Jaguars player died the next day. He was 38 years old. And they uncovered his tweets about people being stupid about not taking the jab.
He wanted the people who didn't take the jab to be arrested.
Yes.
And under house arrest or something, and then he died. All right, former Jags player.
38 player. He's 38 years old.
38 years old. Y'all know his name.
Black Mass, man. It's time to rock. I had to find a way I couldn't find.
Hey, what's up? If you like what you just saw and you want to see the full, uncut, raw, uncensored podcast, hit the link below. It's only $5 a month or $50 for the entire year. Get all of the content. Get Black Dot in his rawest form. Get a bunch of exclusive content never before seen by anybody else, and you can only be a member to see it.
Become a member now. Click the link below.